I forgot that the first piece of news is, hey, Dice Tower East.
Hit him with it again one time.
Do it again. Tell them all about it. Are we going?
Well, I'll tell you that Sungwon Cho is going.
Ooh.
And he's our special guest. And I know this because I play a little game on the iPad. It's a roguelike game called Vampire Survivors.
Okay, yeah.
You just run around and fight a gazillion things until you beat them.
I can't wait for this tie-in, by the way.
Well, the voice of Dracula and Death was Sungwon Cho.
Really?
Yes. I was amused by that because I beat like the final boss in it, and it showed the credits, and I was
Humble
like,
brag. Uh-huh.
Humble brag?
Yeah. Oh, I beat the final boss.
After I beat this very easy game.
And it's his voice. Okay, that's very cool. You can ask him all the questions you want there at the convention about Vampire Survivors.
And Tom
I think he had like 5 lines of dialogue, but still.
It's
All
okay,
right.
you know.
All right. What else we got? Dice Tower Patreon. We're really trying to pad out the news this week, but if you would like to back us on a monthly basis, you can check that out. And we have a link in the description of the video. All right. Here's some pretty big news, actually. Sony is said to be in talks to buy Kadokawa, the owner of Japanese board game publisher ArcLight and Tokyo Game Market. They organized Tokyo Game Market also. ArcLight is a company that made the little party game that came out this year, Ito. That it came out actually several years ago, but Arcane Wonders is publishing it under the Dice Tower Essential lines. And
that's interesting. Yeah, wow. I wonder what got them on Sony's radar.
Well, they already own 2% of the group.
Okay.
And the Kadawaki Group also controls From Software, makers of Elden Ring and Dark Souls.
One of your favorite games of all time.
I don't think that Sony's like going, we need ArcLight games.
Sure.
I'm sure From Software is a much bigger thing. And also other businesses like manga, magazine publishing, film, and anime. So Reuters has some sources and says there's talks. It could be wrapped up within weeks. Neither company will comment on the situation, which means they're at least talking about it. Otherwise, they would deny it.
No comment.
Correct.
That would be weird if Sony bought From Software, right?
Not really. It's already. Aren't their games already PlayStation exclusives for a little bit at least?
I don't think so.
I thought From Software games, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought there were limited exclusivity on PlayStation platforms.
They might be, but they're definitely on Xbox. Elden Ring is on Xbox and PC.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they come out at the same time for both, but it wouldn't be that big a deal. Companies buy, these big consoles, buy studios all the time, and then get either exclusive rights to their games they make or limited exclusive for a while.
Yeah.
This would be fine. I could see this happening, actually.
Horizon Zero Dawn, I guess, is by the same company. So
Horizon Zero Dawn is from
Steam. Well, it's not from them. Steamforge is the company who did the.
The board game. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what we got from there. Yeah. Speaking of Horizon Zero Dawn, I was on my PlayStation last night, and apparently there's a Lego Horizon Zero Dawn.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Apparently, I heard that came out. Yeah.
My son is like, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen." I'm like, "You're 10. You'll see dumber."
Have you seen the new Rap Lego movie though? That would be up there too.
Okay. A new game coming from University Games.
Okay.
We'll show the slide. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
I'm just showing the slide, and now we'll move to the next slide. All right, Splender.
Okay.
Splender hits the Silk Road. So Splender has a new expansion coming out. 10 years later.
Wow.
It's this is going to have a pair of expansion modules. You can replace the noble tiles with new city tiles that you compete over to get prestige, because apparently, as we've learned watching competitive play of Splender, nobody buys those noble tiles. So,
But they don't?
No, apparently it's not a winning strategy to go for those.
at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
There's a lot of things I didn't know about Splender until I watched the people on top play.
That's
There's
crazy.
also trading posts which award bonuses during play. Both can be used on their own or combined with the previous expansion. Yeah, there's an expansion for Splender called The City, which no one has ever played.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's so long after the fact. Is Splender really selling that well still?
I still enjoy. Do you think they actually pivot because of things they see at World Series? Or do you think the company?
No, I don't think.
I'm a big fan of the World Series of board gaming. I don't think they're that strong.
Well, no, I'm
yet.
saying, do you think the strategy? A lot of people know this. Don't buy the Royals because I always go for Royals, but I don't win a lot.
But the Royals are always, even if you're a bad player, they're still like the very last thing you're getting.
Right.
Because you have to get a ton of cards to even be able to get them.
Oh, I know.
I think
Takes me
the
a
thing
long
is
time.
to not, I guess, in the pros, what they're saying is you don't target them. They might happen.
So it's more of a byproduct than a focus.
It's a byproduct as opposed to, exactly. Right. And this sounds neat. It sounds like changing that up is really going to shake the game up a little bit.
Cool. Z-Man Games is coming out with Lovecraft Letter. Now, Lovecraft Letter, was that not already exist?
Oh, yeah.
Did it?
So this is just a new version of it?
They are reprinting. It's been out of print for a while, and it looks like they're changing up the artwork. The original has Vincent Dutrait artwork, which is gorgeous. And it was a very lovely deluxe edition clasp, magnetic clasp box, bless you. Poker chips, these really nice poker chips, weighted. Great artwork. It came with sleeves already in the box, themed.
Really?
It's a beautiful production. Went out of print. I guess it's been hard to get for a while. So coming back here using the artwork from the games.
This isn't coming out for a bit. March 28th of next year. What I find weird about this is that this is a Z-Man production. Now, I understand Z-Man and Fantasy Flight are owned by the same Asmodee, right? They're owned by the same company, but it's still, they usually don't crisscross. I mean, this looks like a Fantasy Flight production. It's that's the logo, Arkham Horror. I think that art is from some of the Fantasy Flight games.
Yeah, that guy, the fisherman guy, I forget his name now. It's the artwork from, that artwork is from Eldritch Horror.
Yeah, so it just is an odd crossover.
Just hand it over. I mean, cross the aisle and hand it over to them. To
Fantasy
FFG.
Flight just should rename themselves.
To what? Go ahead, lay
The
it.
card company. I mean, all they're doing is Star Wars Unlimited and Marvel at this point, and Arkham Horror. Those are the three games.
Yeah.
Firefly.
What? FFG doesn't do Firefly. Did they do Firefly?
No, Gale Force 9 did. But I just want to say Firefly.
Why? Be quiet.
Because you're naming IPs that you like. I want to throw something in.
No, we're talking about. Did you want to participate, Joey? Here, you can say the name of the next game.
Oh, really?
Go ahead, little buddy.
Next is Cascadia Jr.
Aww.
There's a reason you gave that to me.
He's so good. He's so good. All right.
That hurts me. Okay,
You know
that
what
is
blows
pretty
my
cute, though.
mind? That this artwork apparently is also from Beth Sobel.
Really?
I think that's what I think I read that. If so, it says it on the box. That's really cool.
And it's cool how they kind of matched it, but then made it
They did, yes.
like a kitty. I mean,
That's exactly my point. That it's yes.
It's
Oh my gosh.
really-
Did he just wake up? What's
I
going
did.
on?
I mean, it's so cute.
That's the.
Hey, guys, I think it's the same artist.
No, I'm saying how they match the scene is what I thought. I don't know.
That's cute.
It's
Okay, so
very-
this is a stepping stone game where you teach your kids basically Cascadia one step at a time. So as time goes by, you'll learn how to use the wildlife scoring cards. And then there's an advanced mode, which has more complex shapes. And then once they do that, then they're basically trying the family mode of the base game. And eventually, Cascadia. This is a gateway drug for your kids. But actually, that's all fine by me, especially the art. I would actually rather play with this art than the original art for Cascadia.
Really?
Yeah. I like this art a lot.
I am very curious if this will feel like Everdell, Lil Everdell,
My Little Everdell.
that then really wasn't that good for kids, so they kind of
Right.
like backed off of that. I don't know. I don't play with children, so I'm not sure how much they can or cannot handle, but I always worry that they overestimate what the kid can do and sort of
Yes.
the cognitive load they can handle. Kids are stupid.
You heard it here first.
The dice tower. That's going to be the other thing. Z Garcia. Kids are stupid. All right. Anyhow, our last piece of news, unfortunately, is more of a grim nature, and that is Corey Heath, the designer of The Gang. That's just going crazy with its sales this year. And Zendo, he's been designing for 20 years and passed away just a few days ago. So you can find out more. A lot of his fellow game designers have written in memoriams for him online, so you can go read some of those and learn more about his life. Loved Zendo for many years. That was good.
Yes.
A lot of fun. And so he's just designed various games, which you can find on his Board Game Geek profile. And that is actually all the news, folks. Not a lot this week. Let's keep moving. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video from the Dice Tower. Hey, you want to learn more about us, communicate with us? We have a Facebook group, we have a Discord channel, lots of different ways to get involved with the Dice Tower. You can find that in our Linktree link below. So just click that, it will take you and you can communicate with us on Facebook, join our Facebook groups. There's lots of cool things that you can find and become part of the Dice Tower. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Vassell.